Good morning, everybody, and this is your Dow Jones day trade setups for today. So this is really starting to look shaky, and you can see we've got diversions here. Firstly, there's high prices made a higher high, whereas the oscillator is making a lower high. Looks like we've got a bit of a crossover at the moment on one oscillator. The other oscillator is still just going sideways. We need to see the break below the 80 area before we start looking to see where the pullback's going to, but that's kind of the view that we have at the moment. But bear in mind, it can stay like this for a long extended period of time. Look what happened in the past. So we're looking for this kind of setup here. Okay, so oscillators is just an indicator. That's the other thing. We're in a channel. We've come back. We sort of broke above structure. We've come back to structure. Yesterday was a pretty much nothing day. We do have some pin bar, green pin bar off 3600 being a pretty big level, so I would expect price to test it, which is exactly what happened yesterday. We are bottom of channel. Problem for me is that we kind of just making a triangle here, so you can see that's the bottom of the triangle, there's the current top of the triangle. So we're not making new highs, we're making lower highs at the moment, and we're making higher lows on the other side of the coin. But if we drop to the hour, that kind of stuff, you can see it's a range, break to the downside, find structure, and then one attempt at a pin bar, and then a big engulfing. So pin bar engulfing off a level does look like we're looking for a continuation to the upside. Oscillators are not lining up for us at all. They're all over the place, and that just indicates sideways. So if you look at what's gone on the last couple of days, sideways, up, sideways to down, bigger up, sideways to down, up. So, you know, basically up and down, big confusion. I think probably wise just to take a long weekend. You can't trade that. Doesn't matter how clever you think you are, you can't trade that. So yeah, there's no real structure here, and it's pointless trying to chase a trade if there's no structure. So yeah, if my rules aren't there, it's not worth trading. What you can do on the 15 minutes here, as you can see, we are forming some form of structure, but what you're going to have to do is get rid of all your long-term bias, so delete all your levels. There is a pretty strong level right there that happened most of yesterday, and you can see it's tested. So I'd want to see a break and retest of 36,116. That would give me a potential opportunity for a long. Stop area is going to be here, the current low of the day. So that's kind of what we'd be looking at, and in all honesty, probably looking at a target area of around 36,173. Not even worth the trade, to be honest. What is that? It's going to be 60 points to, yeah, not even worth it. So if you're lucky, a one-to-one trade for 50 pips. I'd prefer, I look for trades for 100 pips at least. So yeah, that's not looking good either. Anyway, most of the indexes are looking a little bit shaky. I think they're a bit extended, a bit overbought, and a decent retest should be on the cards. There is a bit of noise that potentially could come out later today as the US government votes, the Senate votes on the infrastructure bill. So that's just the spend that they're going to spend on infrastructure. So it all depends which way that goes. Anyway, that's kind of my view at the moment. It's looking like a sit on hands for all the indexes, to be quite honest. So that's more than likely what I'll be doing today. Nice long weekend. Anyway, hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you on Monday morning. Cheers for now.